Hi there, welcome to another render demo video tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing a dragon for Chinese New Year. So we'll take you through 6 steps to show you how to do it. Alright, so we're going to fill the page in this direction. The dragon will be kind of on an angle here. Alright, so we're going to draw kind of like the body, and the head will be over here on the right. So we're going to start off by drawing kind of like a slithering shape like this, kind of like a snake. It's going to have two humps, and then at the bottom the tail will kind of hook up and end right there. And then what we'll do is we'll start up here, and we will have the top of the neck here a little bit closer, about like this far away. And then we can make this part here kind of like its belly area here. We'll get this a little bit wider and thicker, like this. And then we'll hook over, get this a little bit narrower. You can see it got a little thicker here. And then we're going to come down, hook back, and meet back up like that. All right, so we have like this snake type shape. So for the next step, we're going to draw the arms and legs that are on this side of the body in front. So we'll do one leg over here and another, its arm up over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out in this direction like that, and we'll draw a round shape like this that kind of comes into the body and then extends off of it, and we'll come to about over here with its elbow kind of area. All right, so we'll come over, and then we're going to come back down in this direction like this, and this is a little bit wider, it gets a little narrower. Okay, and then he's going to have these like claws that go forward. So we'll do, you know, maybe like 3 shapes like this, and then it's going to hook like this, round, and then he'll have a claw in the back that hooks in the other direction, like that. And then we'll kind of do the same thing, similar to this shape, but over here and tilt it a bit. So for his top arm, we're going to come again into the body, and we're going to round this down like that, and then we'll hook this over. So this is his elbow area here, and then we'll come forward like this. Okay, and then we'll have a similar kind of claw. So we'll do 1, 2, and then 3 claws. We'll round it here, and then we'll hook the last one back like that. Next, we'll draw the head. So this is a little tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a light shape, real, you know, kind of like where my head's going to be. So I'm just going to draw a round shape like this, and then this is where the mouth is going to be. So that'll kind of give me my proportions. And what we'll try to do to make this the simplest is we'll start over here, and we'll do 2 pointed shapes towards the back like that. And then this is where the eye is going to be. So we'll come forward and we'll bend it down. And then for the chin area, we're going to draw some shapes that start up about here, come over, down, and keep going kind of like under the chin here. And we'll do one that goes like this. And then the mouth will be right around here. So between this area here, we'll have a mouth that does this. And so this is the opening here. And then we'll draw a line straight out. And we'll come up for kind of like the nostril area, and then connect. And then the same for the lower side, we'll come out and then hook it down like this. And again, if yours doesn't look like that, like mine does. It doesn't matter. It's all on how you feel about it, and if you like it. Everybody's will be a little bit different. They don't all have to look the same. And then the last thing, we'll draw one more shape like this, one more pointy shape back there. And then let's do a couple shapes over here before we forget. So we'll take this tail and we'll hook it. We'll start from here and we're gonna end right about here, okay? So we'll kind of curve this like this. And then we'll draw another one that's almost in the middle, not in the middle, but a little bit higher. And then we'll come over like this. All right. Okay, next step, let's draw the back side, the other arms and legs, or the other arm and leg on the other side. Start with the top one. So we'll take this arm, we want it to be on this side, okay? So we will draw somewhere around here. We'll have this arm kind of coming out. All right, so this width here, so we'll hook this like this, and this elbow is going to be here. That elbow is right here. And then we're going to come up. And then this is going to curve like that. And then we're going to do the 3 fingers and the claw that goes backwards. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and the palm, and then back. Okay, and now we'll do the other leg on this side. So right about, kind of like where this thing starts curving over, we'll draw the leg looking like this, the knee part here. Then over here we'll come back in this direction, and we'll hook out like that. This will hook like this. And then we'll draw the claw. So we'll do these ones, 1, 2, 3. We'll draw the palm, and then we'll hook the last one this way, just like that. And then we're going to draw a line that's almost in the center, kind of comes down, but it's offset a little bit. So we'll start almost in the middle here. We'll come close to this edge. We'll come here, we'll come close to this edge. And then we're going to hook back towards the front. And then we'll get really close to the belly here. We'll come back up, and we're going to get close to this side of the body as we go up, like this. Then that's going to be close here. Then we'll come back away from it, and we're going to go close to this side right here. And we're going to end it right about here, okay? So we'll come back down, and like that. All right. So next, let's add in the eye. So we're going to draw a round shape right about here. And then around it, we'll draw kind of like a teardrop shape that goes towards the back of the body. And then this kind of hooks up like that. We'll draw a nostril, a couple little teeth, one on the front top, and then one on the front bottom. And then we'll draw some snarling like whiskers. And we'll kind of do that. And we do kind of get a little thicker at the base. And we'll do 2 of them. This. Okay, and then let's draw another one of these shapes. We'll draw it this way, and we're going to continue down with a few more of these kind of spiny shapes. And now the last step here, we're going to add a couple of these shapes that extend off of the elbows. So this will be pointing in this direction. These are close together. These ones will point down like that. And then we will do this elaborate tail design here. So it's going to almost look like there's flames coming off the tail. Starting right about here, halfway through. And we'll come up and we'll hook this down. We'll come up and over. And then just before it gets to the tail, we're not going to touch the tail. We're going to follow it like this. And then we're going to come back in this direction, but then we're going to hook this flamey shape out towards the back and get it nice and pointy. Then we'll come back like this, and then we'll extend this one way out. So we'll come over like this, and then hook down like that. Add another flame that points in this direction. Then we'll do another one that has like a little squiggly shape like this. We'll get down close, we won't touch the tail, and then we'll have our last one here like this. And then that kind of goes towards the front there, like that. And our last detail is going to be the belly shape. We're going to add some curves, so I'm going to start right around here. Just add these really light shapes here, and I'm just curving this all the way up to the neck. And there you go. There is our Chinese New Year dragon. Let's go ahead and color this in. So my dragon's going to be yellow and orange. So I'm going to go ahead and color in the body. I'm just being careful not to put my hand on the parts that I've already colored. So if I do that, it'll start to mess up my page. I'll be putting like little smudge shapes all over. So just be careful, like where you've already drawn. Try not to put your palm on those areas. And be careful with the eye, because that's the eye I want to leave it white. And now I'm trying to do this all in as minimal amount of passes as possible, because I don't want to smudge a lot of the pencil lines with it. But you can use some of the pencil lines to your advantage if you want to get some of the shading. Like, you can kind of see how if I follow that line, getting a little bit of a darker. Alright, we will do, let's not forget this side here. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to do some, go with like a blue color, I think, for the spikes here. I'll get these, and you're going to see now my marker's picking up a little bit of a darker orange. So I'm kind of following the shapes of these spiky shapes, and it's picking up some of the lead on my marker tip. So it's making these just a little bit darker. Alright, so I'm going to use my black Sharpie now, and I'm going to try to pick up some of these details. So I'm going to go and just be careful that you don't rub your hand on these other marker areas, because they will start to smudge. So there you go. There is our Chinese New Year dragon. Hope you liked our video.